Welcome to the Healthy Body. Dr. Alex here. Today we're diving into a topic that's often overlooked but incredibly important: how to maintain the health, function, and vitality of penile tissue as we age. Now, this isn't about unrealistic claims or miracle cures. It's about understanding what actually happens inside the body, why those changes occur, and what science-backed strategies you can put into place to protect your sexual health well into your later years. Before we begin, if you're new here, I'd love to invite you to subscribe. On this channel, we share practical, science-based tips to help you improve your health, energy, and quality of life, not just for men, but for anyone who values living well. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's the best way to stay updated with everything we share. Let's start with the basics. Why penile tissue changes with age. Research shows that as men grow older, changes in penile tissue can affect both size and function. In medical terms, this is sometimes referred to as penile atrophy. While the term might sound intimidating, what it really means is a gradual loss of tissue integrity. And the good news is, many of these changes are preventable with the right approach. The most important underlying factor is blood flow. Think of penile tissue like a garden. It needs water, nutrients, and oxygen to stay healthy. Blood provides all of this. When circulation declines, the garden receives less nourishment, and tissue can shrink or weaken over time. As blood vessels age, they may stiffen or lose flexibility due to issues like endothelial dysfunction, damage to the delicate lining inside blood vessels, or atherosclerosis, which is the buildup of plaque. Studies in the Journal of Sexual Medicine have shown that endothelial dysfunction isn't just a cause of erectile problems. It's also an early warning sign of broader cardiovascular issues, sometimes appearing years before heart disease is diagnosed. This tells us something powerful. Your sexual health is directly tied to your overall cardiovascular health. Other contributing factors. Blood flow is central, but it's not the only player. There are several additional reasons penile tissue changes with age. 1. Nocturnal erections decrease. When you're younger, your body naturally produces several erections during sleep. These aren't random events. They act like exercise for your tissue, keeping it oxygenated and flexible. Research in the International Journal of Impotence Research confirms that these nightly erections are critical for long-term penile health. But as men age, the frequency of these nighttime erections declines. That means less automatic maintenance for your tissue. 2. Sexual activity declines. Erections, whether through partnered intimacy or solo activity, are exercise for your tissue. They stretch, oxygenate, and stimulate blood flow. When frequency decreases, tissue isn't worked out as often, which can contribute to gradual weakening. 3. Testosterone levels drop. After age 30, testosterone typically declines by about 1 to 2% each year. Studies in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology show that low testosterone doesn't just affect libido. It can also accelerate tissue atrophy, reduce erectile quality, and lower energy levels overall. 4. Metabolic changes occur. Insulin resistance and abdominal weight gain are especially important. Research in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men with larger waistlines had both visually smaller measurements and physiological reductions in tissue health. Insulin resistance not only damages blood vessels, but also interferes with the body's ability to use testosterone effectively. When you combine all these factors, reduced blood flow, fewer natural erections, hormonal changes, and metabolic shifts, you have a recipe for gradual decline. But here's the key: it's not inevitable. Prevention strategies. Let's talk about what you can actually do to protect penile tissue health and function. The cornerstone is vascular health. If your cardiovascular system is thriving, so is your sexual health. Here are the most effective, evidence-backed strategies. Eat foods that boost nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the molecule that allows blood vessels to relax and dilate, which is essential for strong erections. Foods rich in natural nitrates, like beets, leafy greens, and pomegranate, have been shown in studies to significantly improve erectile function. One study in the International Journal of Cardiology found that men who consumed nitrate-rich foods had 30% better erectile scores compared to those who didn't. Get enough magnesium. Magnesium supports vascular function and helps regulate smooth muscle relaxation. A deficiency increases inflammation and artery stiffness. You'll find magnesium in nuts, seeds, and dark leafy greens. Limit processed foods. Highly processed foods promote inflammation and insulin resistance. Men who follow a Mediterranean-style diet, rich in vegetables, healthy fats, lean proteins, and whole grains, consistently have better long-term sexual function. Maintain a healthy waistline. A waist circumference over 40 inches is strongly linked to erectile dysfunction. Managing abdominal fat not only improves appearance, but also boosts vascular and hormonal health. Exercise regularly. Physical activity enhances blood circulation, increases insulin sensitivity, and supports testosterone production. A study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine showed that men who exercised consistently had significantly less age-related sexual decline. Prioritize sleep. Most testosterone is produced during deep sleep, and this is also when nocturnal erections occur. Men who regularly get fewer than 6 hours of sleep tend to have lower testosterone and weaker sexual function. Strategies if you're already noticing changes. Now, what if you're already experiencing some decline? Research suggests several approaches can help restore or maintain function. 1. Optimize vascular health with nutrition. Vitamin C, for example, has been shown to improve endothelial function and nitric oxide availability. Flavonoids, compounds found in fruits and vegetables, are also powerful allies for vascular health. 2. Consider vacuum erection devices under medical supervision. Although sometimes misunderstood, vacuum therapy has decades of clinical use, especially for men recovering from prostate surgery. Studies confirm that it helps maintain penile length and oxygenation, but it's critical to only use FDA-approved devices and consult with a healthcare provider first. 3. Maintain regular sexual activity. The use it or lose it principle applies here. Regular erections, whether through intimacy or solo activity, keep blood flow moving and tissue healthy. 4. Address testosterone levels if needed. If you're experiencing low energy, reduced libido, or muscle loss, have your levels checked. Testosterone replacement therapy, when appropriate and supervised, can support tissue health and improve quality of life. 5. Lose abdominal weight. This one change alone improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, optimizes hormones, and can even enhance both actual and perceived penile size. 6. Explore targeted supplements. Research supports certain natural compounds like L-arginine, pomegranate extract, and French maritime pine bark extract for vascular and erectile health. But supplements should complement, not replace, a healthy lifestyle. Final thoughts. It's important to keep expectations realistic. These strategies don't reverse decades of aging overnight, but they can help slow decline, maintain function, and in many cases, restore confidence and satisfaction. From my experience, men who take a proactive, comprehensive approach, combining vascular health, hormonal balance, physical activity, and regular sexual engagement, see the best long-term results. And remember, sexual health isn't just about performance. It's part of overall well-being and quality of life. Just as you care for your heart or your brain, investing in your sexual health is an investment in yourself. If you've noticed significant changes, don't wait. Talk to a urologist. Many issues that people assume are just aging actually have effective treatments available. Early action makes a big difference. If you found today's video helpful, I encourage you to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. Here on The Healthy Body, we explore all aspects of health, from energy and hormones to nutrition, sleep, and beyond. My mission is to help you live with vitality, confidence, and joy at every stage of life. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself because you're worth it.